What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I am your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Well, I had to get on here and talk about the recent reports, but I think it's looking like there's even more evidence that E3, the Electronic Entertainment Expo, might be dead, in the dirt, and never coming back. It's really, really leaning that way. We're going to talk about it. But first, here's a quick word from the sponsor, Game Beauty. As you continue to watch and enjoy Blitzball Champ gaming content here on the U to the Tube, be sure to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty, our sponsor. For an awesome lineup of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products, here is Game Beauty. They offer many different collections such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, and even this special Persona 5 Royal limited edition makeup collection. They also have free domestic and international shipping to most countries for orders over $60. And you can use the promo code BlitzballChamp and you get 10% off of your order for any and all purchases. So be sure to check out Game Beauty when you have an opportunity. Now, we shall return back to our regularly scheduled video. Enjoy. Okay, so came across this article on GameSpot.com. So lately the buzz has been, there have been reports that supposedly E3 2024 and 2025, so the next 2 years, would be canceled. But according to this report, the ESA says that an official decision hasn't been made yet. So, according to the California Tourism Board, the next two E3 events are listed as canceled. But the ESA doesn't have this set in stone. It's not official. So, this article is written by Claire Lewis. Just wanted to elaborate on some of the details in this article, and I'll link it in the description as well. But it says, and I quote, "Despite multiple cancellations leading to widespread speculation that the E3 Games Conference may be gone for good, the Entertainment Software Association, ESA, which has traditionally organized the event, begs to differ. According to the association behind the event, nothing is set in stone and there may be hope for E3's future. Notes from a recent Los Angeles City Tourism Board tell a different story, listing convention cancellations for both E3 2024 and 2025, though it doesn't outright say the entire expo is canceled." Let's see. It says when reached for comment regarding the cancellations, an ESA spokesperson said, and I quote, "ESA is currently having conversations about E3 2024 and beyond, and no final decisions about the event have been made at this time." So that was from a spokesperson of the ESA. It says, once a staple of the gaming industry, E3 was canceled in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. That was one of the ones I tried to go to, came this close to going to. It was canceled in 2021 for the same reason, which they did technically have a virtual event. They did have a virtual event, but in person. They didn't have it in person in 2021, but they ended up doing it virtually. Okay, let's see. for the same reason, then again in 2022. But hopes for E3 2023 were high until it too was canceled this past March. Some have pointed the finger at the other gaming showcases like Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest, though Keighley places the blame for E3's death squarely on the ESA's shoulders. Additionally, other industry titans like Sony and Microsoft have taken a page out of Nintendo's book, opting to create their own exclusive showcases similar to the Nintendo Direct Showcase, which debuted back in 2011. The future of E3 still seems to be on shaky ground, though the ESA's comments do hint that the showcase may not be gone forever. Ultimately, only time will tell whether the once popular gaming event ever makes a comeback. The canceled events were scheduled for June 11th, 2024 and June 3rd, 2025, respectively. End quotes. Like I said, article written by Claire Lewis. Okay. Let's keep it real, y'all. E3's dead. The ESA trying to save face by giving us gamers a speck of hope that the event isn't gone forever. Come on now. Come on now. The last time there was an in-person E3 was what, 2019? So 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 4 straight years, and potentially 6 with 24 and 25. Come on, y'all. And like I said, I understand y'all had it virtually in 2021, but still, E3 is known for the in-person showcases. Not only that, you got Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest that's looking like it's going to be a main competitor, or shoot, I would even go as far as to say might end up being the new E3. Not only that, not even Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, the big three, not even they want to have anything to do with it. Nintendo, they're doing their own thing through the Nintendo Directs. I mean, Microsoft, they just had their showcase at Summer Games Fest. And Sony, they do their state of plays. They have the state of plays. So honestly, there's really no point for them to even be a part of E3. So the ESA must not be paying attention, but it's like, come on now, y'all. Come on. Just go ahead, retire E3, just be done with it. There's no saving it. There's no saving it. And like I said, for me, I came this close twice, but when it all comes down to it, E3 is just something that I'm going to have to just take the L for and just exit off of my bucket list. You know, it's unfortunate, it sucks, but I would feel a lot better doing that than continuing to hold on to hope of going to this event when the lack of efforts and how there hasn't really been an event in potentially going on 6 years, I'm sorry. There's just no point. Nintendo's been doing their thing with the Nintendo Directs, which are easy access. Summer Games Fest, which is, easy access online, but I guess they have it open for folks to attend in person. That's pretty much going to be the E3 replacement. Might as well be. Sony, they do their state of plays. Easy access there. And like I said, Microsoft, Microsoft might as well start doing their own type of Xbox showcases, their own Microsoft, pretty much just like Nintendo and Sony. I don't know what the ESA is thinking. I really don't. It's like, oh, there may be hope. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all haven't had an in-person event since 2019. Come on now. Come on, ESA. Come on now. Just go ahead. Kudos and shout outs to all those out there that have ever made it to an E3. But I think it's really time to say RIP E3. Just go ahead and retire the event altogether. Just go ahead and retire the event. Not saying that they can't have other events. I mean, they still have PAX. They still got Gamescom. They still got Tokyo Game Show. Summer Games Fest. That can be a main thing. Like, they need to just go ahead and retire E3. There's really no point. Now, if these companies want to do their own in-person event, like if Sony wanted to do their own in-person showcase, or Microsoft or Nintendo, so be it. Maybe a lot more intimate and, for the fanboys and girls. But they're already doing their own versions of directs and state of plays and showcases. So just E3 really just needs to be retired. It needs to be retired. So that's my take on it. I know the ESA says that it's not set in stone, but honestly, I think that's bullcrap. I think ESA is trying to do their best to save face, but ultimately, I think E3's dead. I think it's dead. I think it needs to be retired, whichever you prefer. But bye-bye, E3. That's all I can say. Anyway, let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty, as well as the link to the article you can check out for yourself. But yeah, give me your thoughts. What do y'all think? Y'all think legit E3 2024 and 2025 are canceled? Do you think ESA are able to pull some shade of a miracle and bring this event back to life? Or do you think they need to just let off a few rounds and just put E3 to bed, retire E3, kill it, whatever? I want to hear from y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For Blitzball Champ Gaming, here on the U to the Tube, I'm your host, Jason Ingram. Hope everybody enjoys their weekend. Stay safe and blessed. And I will see y'all in the next video. Laters.